Okay, let's dive right in. We're about to tackle a topic that most people just write off as inevitable, but this explainer is going to show you how you can take back control. The title says it all, right? Brain shrinkage is a choice.
We've all heard this one. Many of us have probably come to just accept it as fact. This idea that as we get older, our minds are just gonna decline. It's a belief that's pretty deeply ingrained in our culture.
But here's where things get really interesting. What if that decline isn't something that just happens to you? What if it's an active process? One that's driven by a simple, daily habit that, let's be honest, most of us are guilty of. Asking that one question changes everything.
So this gets us to the heart of the issue. We're talking about a shrinking problem, both literally and figuratively, and it's all rooted in the silent threat of just sitting still.
And look, this is not just some wild theory. A study from the University of Kansas put it in terrifyingly clear terms. Sitting on the couch isn't a neutral act. It's literally an accelerator for some of the most feared conditions out there. And to really get a sense of the scale here, just look at this number. 35 million people. That's the current global toll of these conditions. And get this, experts predict that number could double in just the next 20 years. The stakes could not be higher. So let's break this down. On one side, you've got the myth we've all been told. Brain shrinkage is unavoidable. But then, over here on the other side, you have the reality. And this is backed by science. You actually hold the power to fight back. Control is possible, and it all starts with one simple action: motion. Okay, so how in the world does this actually work? Let's jump into our next section and see how something as simple as walking can rebuild the very core of your memory. To understand this, we've got to talk about one specific part of your brain, the hippocampus. Seriously, think of this thing as the command center for all your memory and learning. It is mission control for who you are. Now, this is what's so incredible. Look at how directly walking impacts this command center. We're not just talking about burning calories here. Walking physically increases the volume of the hippocampus. It does this by forcing blood and all these vital nutrients into the area, which then stimulates the growth of new blood vessels and even, get this, new brain cells. You are literally rebuilding your brain with every single step. Here's a great way to think about it. Walking is an aerobic catalyst. It stops what you could call neural rust from setting in. Just like a piece of metal, your brain pathways can actually degrade from disuse. Walking is a thing that cleans out that rust and keeps all the connections firing smoothly. And it doesn't stop with memory. Not by a long shot. Motion has this amazing antidepressant effect, creating what we can call a chemical flush inside your brain. This next part, this is a really powerful idea. It's basically a biological law. Your mind cannot stay stuck and depressed while your body is physically moving forward. The two states are fundamentally incompatible. It's just not possible. And if you want to see the proof, check out this chart. It's so simple, but so powerful. After just one 30-minute walk, look what happens. Cortisol, the stress hormone, plummets. At the exact same time, BDNF, a protein that is critical for brain growth, it spikes. You are literally washing away stress and replacing it with the building blocks for a healthier brain. And again, this isn't just some feel-good fluff. This is backed by serious research. The Journal of Psychiatric Research found that this simple daily habit has the power to destroy the symptoms of major depression. I mean, wow, that is a life-changing claim. All right, so we've covered the why. We get it. Now let's get practical. Let's talk about the how. It's not enough to just go for a walk. You need a scientific blueprint for action. And that's the FIT formula. And listen, I really want to be crystal clear on this point. Just kind of wandering around aimlessly, that's not going to cut it. To trigger these huge biological changes, you have to be intentional. You need to follow the formula. Okay, so before we get to the full formula, you have to understand this one crucial concept, the talk test zone. This is all about intensity. It means you're moving fast enough that you could talk, but you'd really rather not hold a long conversation. If you can sing, you're going too slow. If you're gasping for air, you're going way too fast. It's that perfect sweet spot right in the middle. And here it is, the whole shebang, the FIT formula. 3 simple steps. First up, frequency. You gotta do this every single day. Consistency is what keeps your cells in that reprogramming mode. Second, intensity. You have to hit that talk test zone we just talked about, which for most people is around 2 to 3 miles per hour. And third, time. 30 minutes. That's the magic number.
It's the threshold where these powerful physiological changes really start to kick in.
So there you have it. That's the science, that's the formula, and it all boils down to this one simple final point. This is about your biology, and it is 100% your choice. It's time to decide. Let's just put it all together one last time. We've given you the diagnosis. A sedentary life is accelerating brain shrinkage. We've given you the cure, walking. And now you have the exact formula to make it all work. And so that leaves us right here with one last unavoidable question. It's a choice between two paths. Are you going to let that neural rust build up and take over? Or are you going to stand up, step outside, and actively take back control of your own biology? The choice is yours. Stay moving, stay alive.